right, welcome back. In one of our previous lessons, we learned about subject pronouns, words like I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. And they were replacing the noun doing the action. But today we're going to learn about their partner, which is object pronouns, okay? So I want you to first just listen to this sentence, okay? Maria called Tom. Maria invited Tom to the party. Maria gave Tom the address. Now, in saying this, I said Tom 3 times, just like before in my example with subject pronouns. That sounds very repetitive, and it's not common for someone who speaks native English, okay? Now, we already know how to replace Maria. We can say she, but what about Tom? Tom is not doing the action here. He's receiving the action, okay? So, listen to this. Maria called Tom. She invited him to the party. She gave him the address. That small word him is an object pronoun, okay? So, for definition, an object pronoun is a word that replaces a noun when that noun is the object of the sentence, the person or thing that receives the action, okay? So here are the main object pronouns in English: me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. Notice that with you and it, they look the same as their subject pronoun forms, but I becomes me, and he becomes him, and she becomes her, and we becomes us, and finally they becomes them, okay? So let's compare them side to side. I, me. You, you. He, him. She, her. It, it. We, us. They, them. Okay? So let's listen to the difference in full sentences, okay? I called her. I is the subject pronoun. Her is the object pronoun. She called me. She is the subject pronoun. Me is the object pronoun. They like us. They is the subject. Us is the object. Okay? So an object pronoun usually comes after the verb or after a preposition like to or for, with, or about, okay? So compare these. Maria called Tom, or Maria called him. I gave the book to Sarah. I gave the book to her. Can you sit with John and me? Can you sit with us? Tell the students the news. Tell them the news. Notice that the object pronoun takes the same position as the noun it replaces. It doesn't move to the front of the sentence, okay? So now I'm just going to do a little practice here. I'm going to say a sentence with a noun, and then you can say it again, but replace the noun with the object pronoun. And just pause the video if you need more time, okay? I saw Tom at the park. Now, did you say, I saw him at the park? Please give the keys to Sarah and Maria. You might have said, please give the keys to them. Okay? Can you help my brother and me? You might have said, can you help us? Remember, the last time we said subject pronouns are like understudies. They take the main actor's place right before the verb. But object pronouns are different. Think of them as the target. The subject does the action and lands on the subject, like an arrow hitting a target, okay? She called him. She is the subject, sends the action towards him, the target. So a subject pronoun is the one doing the action before the verb. The object pronoun is the target of the action after the verb or preposition. So I'm just going to go through a quick dialogue with you, okay? Just to hopefully bring it all together. Did you talk to Maria? Yes, I called her this morning. What did she say? She invited us to her party. She gave the address to Tom and me. Nice. Are you going to tell your sister about it? Yes, I'll tell her tonight. Can I come with you and her? Of course, we'd love that. So just to review, today you learned about object pronouns, and an object pronoun replaces a noun when that noun receives the action or follows a preposition. The object pronouns are me, you, him, her, us, and them, okay? So remember, an object pronoun is the target after the verb or preposition. The more comfortable you become with using them, the more natural your speaking or writing is going to appear. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.